Hello, and welcome to the May 1st stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chung, and today we are going to continue working on this shotgun that we're trying to make. So, let's load up the game and see what we got. Here's the shotgun. It shoots. Oh, let me... we have a button to check how much ammo we have left in the shotgun. And we also, yesterday, we're working on the reload animation, which is you stick the belt feed into your mouth and you pull it out. I think it looks pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that it turned out, because it was a pretty challenging animation to do. So we're going to try to continue and see what we can do with this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. Oh yeah, I want to show off something else actually. Yesterday, I was working on the falling animation, where the player, there are some damage types that cause the player to fall down. And we have a little TNT. So when you fall down, you're just kind of like lying on the ground. No, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, alright, so you're kind of lying on the ground, and you can see your feet kind of wiggling around. And I also added, so there's an animation for turning. It, I don't know, it's fine. There's an animation for scooting forward, which is kind of worming your body around. It's pretty funny. And the backwards pushing animation actually turned out really good. Like, I think that reads pretty well, that you're pushing backwards. I think if we sped up moving a little bit, it might look more accurate to the speed that your feet are moving. Yeah, anyways, I think it's pretty good. I think what I want to do... Right now, if you press spacebar, you just kind of get up immediately. But I think what I want to do is to have a custom animation for getting up, where you kind of like turn your body kind of onto your side or your stomach, then you see your hands like push something around, and then you get up. Because I think right now there's no... If you get knocked down, you just immediately press spacebar, and it's not a real big deal. I think it might be more fun or interesting if there was more of a process to it. Anyways, that's this falling down. And we want to do the shotgun animation right now. Let's see how this works. It's kind of a weird flickering when the shotgun goes to reload. There's like one frame where I think like something flashes up here on the top corner. It's not great. I don't know. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah, so we gotta figure out how to put shells into this shotgun. But I think before we do that, let's let's close all this down. We are going to load up the shotgun shells texture. So I think the way we're going to handle the shotgun shells is we're going to have 12 variations of the shotgun shell textures, where each variation has the shells either visible or invisible. And the gag is that we will swap out the textures for the shotgun depending on how many shells are loaded into it. So let's do that. Let's see, where am I going? Text, no, models, weapons, shotgun. And shell, there we are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. So, we're gonna make an alpha channel. Wait, hang on. Give me 1 second. Let me double check if this is the right way to do it. Okay, yeah. That's correct. Oh, actually, we need 24 textures because we want a variation for every round, whether it's in the belt or not. And we also need a variation for whether a round is chambered in the if you have a shell in the chamber. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so we have this texture, and we want to make we want to modify the alpha channel. So this to be white, and select that, deselect that, and like that. Okay, so this means we're going to render all the shells except for this last one, which will be empty. All right, perfect. And we're going to call it shell. Let's look at the naming scheme we used for the previous weapon. Auto bullets 00 chambered. 001 chambered. 001 unchambered. Okay. We'll use the same naming scheme. 11 chambered. Wait, let's tweak this a little bit. Yeah, shell 11 chambered. That means we have 11 rounds in the belt. And there is one in the chamber. Let's double check this just to make sure we're doing it correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so now we can just continue modifying this texture. Like that. I'm gonna call you 10 chambered. Mm-hmm. 9. Zero 8. Seven. I try my best to, like, this feels like something that could definitely be automated. And usually, or pretty much always, it's worth your time to do the work into finding out how to automate something. But sometimes I don't do that, and I think I'm just lazy sometimes. Okay, so number 2. And the last, almost the last one. Oops. Okay. And finally, 0, 0. Okay. Okay, so we have all the textures. Now we gotta make the materials. Base materials. Is it here? Here we go. Okay, so I think we just copy this. Let's make a new file. Okay, models, weapons, shotgun. What was the name? Shell 00 chambered. Models, weapons, shotgun, shell 00 chambered. Oh yeah, we got a specular. Throw that in there. Okay, and we're gonna call you shotgun materials. .mtr. I think I'm almost done with the cold now, but I think it's I'm getting a lot better now. Okay, so models up in yep, everything looks right. And I'm just gonna copy this. So 2, 0, 3. Four, 5, 6. Okay, so we have all the materials set up now. And now we have the materials, and now we need the skins. Copy all of you. Okay. Guns, weapons, shotgun, shell. So the way the skin system works is pretty easy. You just give it an alias, in which case is a skin, and here's the alias name. And then you just give it 2 parameters. Tell it, take this skin and replace it with this skin. It's very, very straightforward. Very simple system. Shotgun, shell, 09 chambered. Okay, so I think all our materials are set. I think all of our skins are set. And now we gotta hook up the logic, which will be in here, weapon shotgun.script. And before we do that, we should look at how do we do it in the pistol script. Okay, so just make a new function. Weapon shotgun update. Okay. For now, we're not going to handle the chambered and not chambered stuff. We'll deal with that later. And let's see, we'll add some more values. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Just gotta fix this to be shotgun. Well, this might. Well, let's see what happens. So every time you fire the shotgun, we are going to update this. I'm going to call this function. I guess we can do it here. All right, let's load it up. Let's see what happens. Okay, fire, fire, fire. So there should be 8 rounds left in the belt. Let's see how it looks. Oh, hey, look at that. It kind of works. Let's count how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe my math is bad. Let's see what's going on here. I wonder if it's maybe it's counting the chamber that's the round that's in the chamber. Oh. Yeah, so now there is 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so the way the shotgun works is that it doesn't consume a belt ammo until you pump it. So maybe instead of putting it in the fire, I should move it to the pump. You're right there. Well, let's see what happens. Boom, boom. Okay, so there should be 8 rounds. Oh, 8 rounds. Fire should still be 8 rounds. Yep. 7 rounds. Hey, much better behaved now. Oh. But now we have a different problem. Now if you kind of look at the shotgun when it's in the ready state, or ready high idle state, now it's not rendering a shotgun shell there because we assigned it a different, we made it invisible. Problems. Well, okay. I mean, that's a solvable problem. Not a big deal. It's just a lot of... It's the more complex the scripting gets, the more likely it's gonna cause problems down the road. Okay, this is fixable. Well, that looks good. Anyways, let's see how it looks when you reload it. Yeah, I mean, it reads. You can tell what's happening there. You can see that there are some empty slots. I kind of wish that we had a better angle of the belt feed so that it's more readable. I'm not quite sure how to do it though without blocking the entire center of the screen. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It should be okay. Okay. Cool. This is promising. Let's check you in. Oops. Let's check you in. What do we do? Added a bunch of shotgun. And shotgun shell count textures. Ooh. These files are taking a while to upload. What's happening here? Are they really that big? Models, weapons, shotgun. It's like half a meg. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more tea for my cup. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, let's try doing a reload animation then. Trying to figure out how much animations do we need? Because I was thinking, instead of doing 12 different animations of the hand, putting shells into the different slots, I was thinking, since the angle is so I don't know what you call it, steep? What's the opposite of steep? It's so kind of like foreshortened. I think we can kind of abstract it down to maybe like 3 animations. So the first animation would be loading a shotgun that is close to you, and then loading in a shell that is kind of in the middle, and then the last one will be loading a shell that is pretty far from you. And I think if we just make the animation go really fast and be really snappy, I think that might be fine. Oh, Shmoo32 says you could put in two at a time too. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. That would because the reload animation right now is a little bit feels long. Like that whole preamble of biting onto the belt. Okay. Let's do some animations. All right. Where are we? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. New animation. I'm gonna call you reload. How do we name this? Call it A, B, and C. A for closest. Let's give it a better name. Reload. Let's just do A, B, and C. Reload A. Okay, so we're going to start by deleting all of you. And then moving you all to frame 0. This is our starting point. Okay. I kind of don't want to display the shell that's in the left hand as you slide it in. So we're going to try to do some, I don't know, sleight of hand to hide the fact that your left hand is in fact holding absolutely nothing. I'm trying to find a shotgun shell model I can use to test this out. What about you, maybe? Okay, we have a little shotgun shell. How do we hold it? Like a little fist. Maybe just like 3 fingers. Maybe just 3 fingers and you just kind of slide it in. Okay. Yeah, let's try that out. Let's try doing that. Not, well, let's just try it out. I just hope that it reads. I think if we do it really fast, you just won't have enough time to realize that this hand is actually holding thin air. And with some with some good sound work, we can make it really clear that the shell's being inserted into the sleeve. And maybe we can do some further reinforce it with some nice particle effects. Hands are hard. Hands are so difficult to do. This is why I generally don't do hands. Alright, well, let's just see if this works. I don't know. Okay. So the hands kind of, the wrist kind of goes up. This thumb is having a bad day. Oh boy. Thumbs should not bend like that. Don't do that. Okay, like that. Okay. Save. And let's animate you. So frame 0, you are out of frame. What's the best way of animating this? I don't know, let's just do this. Let's slam this hand up here. Up, up. Maybe linger for a few frames. And then disappear. Okay, 6 frames. Export, MD5, reload A. Okay, so now we go to the shotgun definition file, and we add in this animation we just made. Okay, all right. Okay, so the reload. Reload script is going to get pretty messy. So we need, once you enter the reload state, then no, maybe there's a way to make it not so messy. Yeah, maybe we can just, do it here. Okay, so you enter the reload state. What is weapon reloading? Okay. Play animation of the gun kind of coming up. Wait for it to Alright, wait for the animation to, let's just start commenting this thing. Play anim of okay. And then we want to play animation reload A. And while the animation is playing, just kind of wait around for a while. Let's see if we can make a giant loop of this animation, just so we can see it over and over again, hopefully. Alright. This might be more difficult than I thought it would be. So that's not good. Okay, how do we make this not be bad? What? I need a better... I don't know. Let's say this is the belt feed. So you have the thingamajig. And I mean, maybe if we just angle the hand a bit so that you can see the fingers and kind of cover up more of the belt. Because right now there's this giant hole between your thumb and your finger that's revealing the trick, and I don't want that. So let's see if we can just finagle our way through this. What if we twist you around? What if we just... What if instead of covering it, we just made the hand appear on the right side of it? Oh, let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can get away with just abstracting it by having the hand just appear near the belt feed, and then having the shells just magically appear, and um, it'll still read as like, oh, okay, the hand is going near it and a shell is appearing. I understand what's happening, and maybe that'll be enough. Yeah, it's also going way too fast, so let's slow it down. Giant hand. Hmm. I'm trying to visualize how the final version of this will look once I add all the effects in, and if this is, let's see if it's, I don't know, it reads. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see where this goes. I want to see how this looks when it's done. Okay, so we want to do a few things. We want to make the belt feed kind of react to the hand being near it. Brax2 in the chat says, if the thumb shot out to drive it home, I think it might sell it better, but I think it'll work either way. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird that the fingers are just like completely static. I wonder if we can animate the fingers a little bit. Oh, let's see how. Little battery. So. I have a shotgun shell. You slide it in. So the way you would actually do it, I guess, is you would hold the shotgun shell by the tip. I guess how this fictional weapon would work is you'd hold by the tip, and then you would slide it in, and then you would let go. Okay, so your fingers would kind of like flower open a little bit to release the shotgun shell. Let's give that a shot. Let's exaggerate it a little bit. Let's try it out. I don't know. I like it more. Yeah. It's a little bit. I wonder if we could slow it down a little bit. Kind of. Give it some more frames to play with. I think it looks weird, but I think that you can tell what's happening. So I'm gonna stick with this. Okay, let's try to get this this belt feed to wiggle. You. All of you. Okay, we'll lock it down those frames. And now we want to wiggle you a little bit. Okay, let's do some wiggles. We also don't want to move the clasp too much. Yeah. The wiggle ended up being surprisingly good. I'm pretty happy with this wiggle. Oh, what would be nice is if the entire gun kind of jostled also. Let's do that. That'll be fun. How about instead of just jostling it, we actually rotated it a little bit. Yeah, I think that reads. Um, okay. Yeah, no, I like it. I think it works. So this will be reload A. Um, Now we just want two more variations of the hand in the middle and the hand pretty far away from us. Cool. Let's check that out. Sweet. Juice ST says, I need to go back a few videos and see the development of the shotgun. Yeah. If you look at the Twitch description on the Blendo Games Twitch page, you'll see a link to the YouTube playlist that has all the old videos. Cherry Stomach says, hey, looking good. When did you first learn animation? Hmm. I think for 3D stuff, it was when I was doing Half-Life 1 modding back in the when was that? Late 90s? Early 2000s? Um, just really basic stuff. Like stuff that has like one bone in it or two bones that can wiggle around. I'm still learning a lot. I'm still trying to learn how to get better at it. I still am pretty rough at it. It's definitely not one of my stronger suits. But I think with the, what do you call it? Squash and stretch and overshoot and undershoot and settling, those few basics kind of get you pretty far, I think. You know what? Let's have some fun and animate that little claspy thing right here. Let's see, what's the best way of doing this? That. Okay. You're kind of moving in that direction, so we're gonna wiggle you a little bit. Then you get jostled pretty hard. Do that. Kinda too fast, but I don't know. We don't have a lot of frames to play with here. Let's try it out. I think that's pretty cute. Like the timing is really weird, but you know, what are you gonna do? And while we're here, let's animate this one also. Starts like that. And it kind of swings a little bit down. And it flies up. I want it to move a little bit of a different cadence than the other one, because I don't want to synchronize them. And we'll just reset you back down. Yeah, it's so subtle, you can't even notice it. Yeah, I don't know, that's fine. Cool, I like it. It's cute. You know, I'm wondering if we can kind of get away with just copying this animation and basically just reusing it again. But just modify the position of the arm. Yeah, let's try it out. Reload B. And what if we just shoved you 2.3 units this way? And maybe a little bit lower. Right. Reload B. We import you as reload B. And we throw you in here. Yeah, I don't know. I think that works. We could maybe adjust the belt feed jiggle so that it's jiggling from the center. Make the center the epicenter of the jiggle. Yeah. It's always shocking when an animation works, because, I don't know, animation's hard. Everything's hard to do, but I think for me, animation's kind of particularly challenging. Okay, so I think we just delete these. Then we kind of do that. So that doesn't look right. Let's make it. What if I did? Let's reset you. Okay, what if we instead did that? Yeah, that's better. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day for today. I think we made a lot of good progress. I am shocked that it looks readable. This was a, I don't know, it's a pretty challenging thing to animate, but I think that abstracting things away and trying to like get the idea across of what you're doing instead of making it a one-to-one realistic thing is the way to go, because I think if I were to attempt to do a ultra realistic military sim animation, I would be stuck doing this animation for 2 weeks, and I can't really afford to do that. So I'm really happy that we found a solution that works and, you know, looks good and is kind of charming, and you can tell what's happening. Cool. Yeah. Good. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me in the chat. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for the suggestions. It's always good to hear y'all's have such good ideas, and I love having this cool sounding board for stuff that's going into Skin Deep. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you all then. Have a good Wednesday. Bye for now.